Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today, I will take you through my first day of school, my first day teaching on Zoom, and my first day teaching in class. I'm super nervous because I've never taught before and I have no idea what to expect, but I'm really glad to bring you guys with me on this journey. I can't take my camera in school and I can't talk about my school in details, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast type video. Oh my gosh, so I just came back from my first day of school. I really do like everyone that I met. I have an office with like other female teachers, so at first it was so awkward because they just kept speaking in Korean, and every time they talked to me, they were all nervous and stuff, and I could kind of hear them talking about me and saying that they wish they knew more English. So I knew that they wanted to talk to me more, and I knew I wanted to talk to them more. So I was like, Bria, you have to speak to them in Korean. You have to do this. This is your chance. You want to be fluent, right? You have to practice, okay? This is the perfect way to be surrounded by it all day, okay? Just start talking to them because you know how to do it. So what was the first thing I did when I asked them? What's for lunch? I'm so annoyed, but it worked. And they were like, oh, you know Korean? Okay, great. And so, I don't know Korean. I know enough to get by, barely. But no, it worked. And so we were able to talk a bit more and more comfortably. And then at the end of the day, all the new teachers had to do introductions to all the old teachers. So I think it was like 6 new teachers, including me. So I was actually kind of happy, yes, I'm not the only new teacher. Everyone's not going to be just staring at me because I'm already different. But it was so awkward because we had to go up one by one and sit at this desk in front of everyone. And some teachers were on Zoom, so we were it was a camera right in front of my face. And so the first lady went, she said her introduction, and she would say hello, I'm this, and she started just saying a whole bunch of things, and I was like, okay, maybe she's talking about herself. So I was like, great, well this is gonna be good because I know how to introduce myself in Korean. That's like Korean 101, you know? So I was like, okay, and they're all looking at me like, what is she gonna do? She's about to just speak English and we're not gonna know what she's saying. So I get up there and I'm like, 안녕하세요, 저는 Bria입니다. And so then everyone goes, whoa, and they start clapping and they're just like, whoa, like that. And I was like, and then I just start laughing and I go, 만나서 반갑습니다. And they were just like, whoa, whoa. And then I was like, okay, because I'm on a roll, I'm like, all right, I got more for you, I got more for you. So I'm like, 한국말 잘 못했지만, and then I was like, oh, I'll try. And so then they start laughing and they were like, ha ha ha, yeah, woo! And they just all started clapping. And wow, what a day. You know what I mean? But I really do love that though. I really do love that they're just so accepting and happy, and that's how most of the Koreans are here. If you try to speak English, Korean to them, they'll really try so hard to hear what you're trying to say, and most of the time they'll be like, oh, 한국말 잘해, oh, okay, you're good at Korean, and usually we're like, no, we're not. Come on, you don't gotta lie. But the positivity is so great. I have never once encountered someone that was annoyed with me for trying, I'm sure there's many people, but I just never experienced it. Every time it's always so nice, and they just encourage you, and they just are just so happy that you're trying to speak their language, because they get so nervous, oh my god, it's a foreigner, do I have to speak English to them? Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. And then you just say something simple, they just get so relieved. You can see the relief in their body, and they're like, oh, your Korean is so good. So I'm really excited, and yeah, I haven't taught, okay? I know you guys are wondering what about the kids, but I didn't see the kids. I heard them, but I didn't see them because it was the first day and they were doing other things, or ceremony and stuff, whatever, I don't know. But I had a good day. Good morning, everyone. It is I'm doing makeup, okay? Look at all the colors. This is my first day of real teaching. I'm kind of nervous, okay, because the kids are just gonna be staring at me the whole time, and I just hate that, you know, like I hate being stared at the most, and being here is really conquering that hate. Okay, like in public, I know everywhere I go, they just stare. But I'm used to it because all I have to do is not look. I just walk straight, tunnel vision, okay? And I don't really see them looking, you know? But with children, it's different because one, like I'm talking, they don't just like look and then look away when you look back. They just keep looking like this. If I'm on the train and I'm, you know, like just tapping my hand, okay, they'll look at my hand. Like that. So I know in class they're just gonna be staring, okay? And in school all they do is stare. So what I've done to fix it is, you know, I would just wave. I would just be like, well, with a mask, I'm just like, you know, or I'll wave with both hands like that. And some kids will be like, and then they'll go like that, like they're like, oh, hi. And so I've done that with old people too. Well, the old ladies, the old men, you know, but I'll like bow at them. Like if they're staring at me and I'm staring at them, I'll just be like that, and they'll go. So for kids, I just wave at them. But last week I was at school all week and I never taught, so they're all like, who's that? Oh, that's a random person and she's not Korean or Asian. So this week is my first time I'm going to be like talking to them, and then I'm finally going to get to know who I am. So I'm excited, and I'm trying to look nice, but I actually am a little late for my first day, okay? Well, I'm later than I wanted to be. I think I'm on time. Like I'm on time exactly right now. So, and I'm talking and I'm vlogging, okay? My priorities. So, so I just gotta smile at the camera and be like, hi guys, I'm teacher Bria. And then I have to talk about myself. Wow. 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 All right. Okay. 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 We are not gonna stress. We are not doing it. Nope, we are not. Look at my hands. So I'm just gonna keep going, okay? And we'll figure this out later. Okay, this side of my face looks fantastic. Now the other side. I have 1 minute. Okay, I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute. So. Alright. I don't know how to makeup remover. I don't have freaking makeup remover. I don't have makeup remover. Oh my god. Okay, cool. It's mostly off. Okay, the eyeliner. It's not good. It's not good, but far away, it's good. You know what I mean? All right, let's try this one more time. We're just gonna have to deal with that, but now it's uneven. But you know what? I gotta fix it. Because this will be on Zoom, so they're gonna be staring, for real staring. All right, I'm a little fixaroo. Okay. We're just gonna adjust. We're just gonna fix it. We're gonna look. It looked like nothing was done. All right, now I gotta go. This is my look. Okay, and yes. What do I need? What do I need? A coat, socks. I need socks. Today, I just have to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Bria. Here are things about me. I am from America. Have you guys ever seen America? This is what America looks like. Of course they've seen America, Bria. Maybe they haven't. Let me such an American. Okay. Then I'll teach them words like, good morning. How are you? Do you understand me? And then they will play a lovely game. So that's it. I do that 4 times in a row today. Get my headphones for music so I can drown out my thoughts, which is highly needed. And yeah, let's go to school. Wow. I am back for my first real day of teaching. And let me say, it was freaking phenomenal. I did so great, okay? Like, Bria teacher who? Okay, that's me. All right, like, it went so well, and my students are so cute. So I'm really excited. I know I said I wouldn't talk much about my school students, and I'm not, but I will just say that they are so freaking smart. And to be honest, in Korea, you start learning English in 3rd grade. In the lesson plan in the book, they're learning their alphabet. So I thought, okay, like, this is gonna be really hard because they don't know anything. They don't even know how to read. So it was really hard to think of a lesson plan and what to teach them because, like, they don't know anything. Like, I can't even, like, have them read. I just can't have them do anything really. So I just didn't know what to do, and I wasn't prepared for this. But I tried all last week because last week was a prep week, and I just made PowerPoints. And so today was the first day of class, and so the teacher was like, the original Korean teacher, because I always work with a Korean teacher since I won't be able to talk to them the whole time, and they probably won't be able to understand me. We all get, in the EPIC program, you always get a Korean co-teacher to help you. So the teacher's like, guys, remember last week I told you that you were going to meet your foreign teacher today? And they were like, yes. And that should have been my first clue that they already knew how to speak English, because they understood that. And then she's like, okay guys, so let's welcome our new teacher. And then she's like, we were like waving. I'm like, oh, hi guys. And so then one student goes, and so I'm like, yes. And she's like, is your name Bria Cunningham? Like, in perfect English. And I was like, and so me and the co-teacher looked at each other like, yeah, how do you know that? Well, the principal told us yesterday that you were coming. Why am I here if you know how to speak English already? Okay, I was just like, okay. And like the whole time they were just so good at English, like better than me, you know? The teacher was like, okay guys, write one sentence of why you think learning English is important. And you know, she's like, if you want to write it in Korean, that is okay. I will translate it for Bria teacher. So she gave them a minute to write one sentence of why English is important. I don't know what to expect, but the teacher goes, so guys, what would you, does anyone want to present why they think we should learn English? Yes, we should learn English to better communicate with people abroad. What? These are 3rd graders. How do they know? How do they know? Why am I here? Okay, why am I here? So, I mean, obviously not all the students were this way, but I was like, oh my God, like, do you need me? Like, do you need me? Because it looks like, I mean, some kids were like, hi teacher, so do you want us to write it in our notebook, and should we write our Korean name or our English name? And also, like, okay, I'm like being pranked here. Like, what do you need me here for? So, but that's how the day went, and it was really cute, and they had a lot of cute questions for me, like, where one kid asked me if I was a woman. Yes, I'm a woman. So, but I loved it so much, and they're so cute, and they're all like ready to learn, and they're like looking and stuff. But anyway, that is my day. It went so well, and I wasn't late, okay guys, even though I had a mishap in the morning, I wasn't late. So cheers to me. Yee. Okay, so today was my 2nd day of class. I met my students for the first time in person today, because yesterday was a Zoom day, so today was in-person day. So the different reactions I got were like, the difference between in class and on Zoom is like, it's like way more than I thought. So basically, as soon as I walked in, everyone was like, whoa, it's a foreigner, oh my God, whoa, like, and whoa, it's a foreigner. And they stare at you, like, on Zoom, you don't really know who they're looking at. I mean, you kind of assume they're looking at you, but they could be looking at anything, because they're like staring like at themselves mostly, or like whoever's talking, but you can't see them looking at you. But in person, like, they stare, they're just like, you know, like, no matter what I do. And so in the beginning, it was so awkward for me, because since the teachers are the ones going to different classes, for each class we had to set up. So every time I would walk into the classroom, then all the kids would be like, whoa, 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 foreigner. And then they would just keep staring at me. And then the co-teacher is setting up, pulling up the PowerPoint, you know, for the new class. And so I'm just standing there, and I should have talked to them like, oh, how are you guys? But again, like, I didn't know how their English was. I mean, on day one, the English was perfect on Zoom. But like, I didn't know, like, I don't know how to talk to 8-year-olds, okay? So I didn't know how to talk to them. They didn't know how to talk to me, so which is really awkward. And I think from hindsight, I would have been like, how was your day? How are you? Nice to meet you, like something. But instead, I was just standing there in the class, like, and they were just staring at me. So it was so awkward. And it happened the whole day because I have like 4 classes with these 3rd graders. But that was the main difference. I actually really enjoy teaching a class the most though, because the kids are so energetic and exciting, and you could just, like, I guess when you're behind the computer, you're just by yourself. But in class, you could feel the energy, you could feel everyone, like, and when people would laugh, they would laugh together, you know, like, when they would cheer together, like everything. Even when I had them repeating after me, like, repeat after me, say good morning. You know, online it's like good morning, but in class it's like good morning. And I'm like, okay, good job. And I was like, everyone go good job. And then everyone's like, good job. Like this, but on camera, some people were like still staring at me and not doing anything, and some of them are doing it, but like the whole class, you know, they get involved. So I personally like the teaching in classroom better. That was really the main difference, was the energy. Like, it was heightened, like the exciting energy, the nervous energy, the curious energy, like all of it. So that was like the main thing for my first day in class. Okay, I actually have a lot more to say about teaching in Korea. So I'm thinking of making a culture shock video where I compare American schools versus Korean schools. It's really interesting, but I don't want to make this video too long. So please let me know in the comments or by liking this video if you would like a culture shock video.